Hey everyone, this is Ann with cnsave.com. It is Friday night. Just sold another lot of flatware. This is some silver plate, Wallace. It's the mode pattern, I believe, yes. I've had this for a while. I finally got it down to $29.99. That's what it's sold for. Buyer's paid shipping on top of that, and should be able to get it nicely in a flat rate bubble mailer. And there's an estate sale tomorrow. I'm really excited. And what I'm going to do for the estate sale is, if I can get these apart, is I'm going to take one of these laundry baskets. These are very flexible, lightweight baskets with the handle. I got them at Walmart last year sometime. They weren't very expensive. They were under $10. And I'll put my bags in the bottom, and then I will have this, because what happens to me a lot when I'm at estate sales is I'm buying so much and then I'm trying to carry it in different individual reusable bags. And then before you know it, I have like an armful of bags and I'm dropping everything anyway. So I thought, why don't I take one of these with me? They're lightweight, they're flexible, and I can stack as I go. And what I'll do a lot of times is use the bags as a buffer. So if I'm picking up mugs or other breakables, I can buffer them as I go. It will hold lots of clothing. So I'm going to try that out. They're always happy when I bring my own bags and boxes or things to shop in. This company is. Now, the other company that I like to shop of, she doesn't like you to bring your own bags, because I think they've had problems with people stealing. So a couple years ago, she said not to bring bags anymore. And she hasn't said that you could again, so I just don't. But anyway, regardless, yeah, I'm going to try out this method tomorrow morning. I just sold one of these Beanie Babies, Hello Kitty Mermaid, for $12.99 with free shipping. I picked up a bunch of these at Dollar Tree a few months ago. My original thought was, oh, maybe I'll send them into FBA, but of course, everybody got them and then the market was flooded. So I just held on to them for a while, and now that it's after the holidays, things have calmed down. I listed them on eBay, so I have 14 of these. Listing them, I paid $1 each and listed on $12.99 free shipping. Shipping is $2.77 going first class, and the fees are a little under $1 for me. So looking at about an $8 and change profit on each of them. So not bad when you consider it's just one listing, and when one sells, it can go out of here. So that's, you know, what I was talking about in my last video with retail arbitrage, is that when you get something, even if you don't talk about it, other people probably are if they're getting it at Dollar Tree or something else. So don't be afraid to just hang on to things for a while. Wait until everybody else floods the market, all of theirs sell for nothing, and then when they're all off, then you can put yours on, and that's what I did with these. Okay, it's estate sale Saturday. It is a cold and windy day, but I am here. I've got my laundry tote with my bags inside. I was glad I could find this place, because this is such a new area that the roads aren't on the Google Maps yet, which kind of surprises me that they're having an estate sale in one of these brand new condos, because that typically means someone's passed away, but we'll see when I get inside. I was able to find a good parking spot up front, so yeah. And I'm also not feeling well. I went to bed last night starting to feel a sore throat. Kind of just got that yucky feeling in my throat, but I'm got a lot of Dayquil running through, so hopefully it doesn't turn into anything. Okay, time to brave the cold and go on in. Oh my God, it is so cold, and I just hauled a big tub out, and half of it was books because they were free. So this has never happened to me before. I didn't have enough money. They don't take credit cards here. The other estate sales take credit cards. So I still thought I had enough cash, but then I forgot that I went out last night and picked up dinner. Oops. And they don't negotiate here much at all. So my total was 69 and I only had 52. So I had to put back a Nike tracksuit and the CDs that I found. But it's actually okay, because the CDs really weren't going to be worth anything. I was just going to take them to the consignment store, maybe make a buck. So it's not that big of a deal, but it was just embarrassing. I was like, oh my God, I only have $52. That has never happened. I need to remember to bring my checkbook to these sales, because they do take checks. So I rarely have to use a card anyway, unless I'm doing a bulk buy. But I bought some 2 sets of flatware and an UGG set of earmuffs. And yeah, it just was a little bit more than I planned for, but oh well. Like I said, kind of actually okay to take back those CDs because it wasn't like they were gonna make me much anyway. So regardless, I parked like right here, but oh my gosh, books are so heavy. Why do books have to be so heavy? Anyway, okay, headed home and then unload this and I will show you everything that I got. Say hello to your fans.
Good morning, America.
Okay, here's what $49 got me today. And it was an estate sale because the couple who lived there was just killed in a car accident. This is an Adidas shirt.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it is. It's like that dry material.
Yeah, large.
Things were kind of pricey. That's like, it was half off, but the clothes were still $3 then. Now there is another Adidas. Yeah, I think they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another one.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, you want to wear them?
No,
Okay.
I don't wear those kind of shirts.
And I paid $10 for these, but they're UGG earmuffs. And the lady at checkout told me the same pair is at Von Maur right now on sale for $69.
69?
Yeah, on sale. That's the picture I should take and put in the eBay listing. Or do you want to keep them?
No.
Okay. And then lots of pantyhose. The books were free. And then 2 sets of flatware. And it's your favorite, right, Dad? Because you get to clean the flatware.
Oh boy, that's a mess right there.
I know.
That is a mess.
That is a mess. Silver polish, she'll clean it up. So I got 2 sets of flatware. And thankful that I didn't end up getting the CDs that I had to put back because I was thinking I could make $1 on the CD, but then I remembered the consignment store only prices CDs $1.89. I only make 40%. If I paid 50 cents for a CD, I'd make what, like 20 cents?
Not much.
Not much. So that actually ended up working out quite well. So I'm glad. For once, I was glad I didn't have enough money. Sometimes I see things and I get excited and I overthink and I think, oh, I can make money on that. And then you realize, oh, you can't. So, okay, now what are you going to do, Dad?
I don't know.
Going to start cleaning flatware?
Not now.
Not now.
Not today.
Thanks for help with the haul.
You're welcome.
Oh, you getting ready? Oh, yeah, the Transformer guy finally paid. Yay! Just as I was about ready to file an unpaid buyer claim, he paid. Lucy, are you so excited? We get to $333. Yeah? All right, I'm in my office now and I am going to start taking more eBay photos. That's my goal for today, is to get a lot of clothing photographed while the light is good. And then tonight, hopefully start getting things listed. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. I did want to touch more on the estate sale and just give you some estate sale shopping tips and tricks. Like I said, when I got there, I really tried to make an effort to park close, even if that means kind of circling around for a bit before you go in, because it makes a big difference when you come out with a huge load. Also, taking in your own bags and boxes and something like I did, the laundry basket, if they allow that, is a great help. Although, even though with all that, when I got out, the books were so heavy that I could barely make it to the car. I do have a cart as well. I should have brought that and should have taken it up and done that. But once again, I mean to do something and then I forget to do it. I know some of you will be asking, well, why didn't you try to negotiate the price down to what you had the money for? And I probably could have gone to the estate sale owner. She was in another room and maybe made a case. But I know how this estate sale company works. They are very firm on the pricing. And that has to go back to what the family wants. And I heard them talking about this. Somebody else wanted a furniture piece or something, a deal, and she's like, we can't go any lower. That's what the family wants. At the same time, they were getting ready to box up things to donate them to St. Vincent de Paul. Or I'm sorry, Salvation Army, I think. Salvation Army? One of the two. Anyway, so you have to recognize that with an estate sale company, they have to go by the wishes of the family. Oftentimes the family will tell them, just blow everything out. Whatever you can get it, get rid of it. We got to get this house cleared to sell it. Other times the family will want certain prices. They may decide if things don't sell to try to sell them on their own. Or they would just want to make that big donation and get the tax write-off or charitable feeling or whatever they want. You know, so it has to do with what the family wants. The prices here were a bit higher. Again, that can go back to what the family wanted to price things at. This was a well-known coach and his wife that were killed 2 or 3 weeks ago, I believe. I think it was a car accident. It was a big accident somewhere, and of course now I can't remember. But there were several people who died, and they were that. So that's why it was an estate sale at a relatively new condo. So yeah, you have to take all those things into consideration when it comes to negotiating. Some estate sale companies at the end will negotiate more, some won't. Again, it will just go back to what the family wants. So you just have to take that into consideration and just let things go. I mean, I'm glad I didn't buy those CDs now that I realize I wouldn't have made much. But like, had I really wanted them, I obviously could have gone to an ATM and come right back. Or I could have pitched a fit and been like, I can't believe they wouldn't negotiate. But you know what? You just got to move on. I always go to the estate sales on the last day, towards the end, because number one, the crowd has thinned. I don't like being in crowds anyway, but my doctor definitely doesn't like me being in crowds because I have a weak immune system. So it's great for me to go in then when it's not, wall-to-wall people. I don't risk, as much getting sick, and I have more time to look around and discover those hidden gems that maybe other people left. That being said, there was a time when I did get in line for the estate sales when they first opened, and would wait an hour before the doors opened so I could be the first one in. And I often found that I overpaid and I didn't make as much money because I went in and I got caught up in the excitement of all of the obvious antiques and collectibles that were front and center and high price. And I grabbed things, I overpaid, and just got caught up in the frenzy. Waiting until the end, when it's the last of it and can really find those hidden treasures, not fighting the crowd, having a markdown, I make a lot more money doing it that way. That's just the way I like to do it. I know there are people who have commented that like to get there first thing. If that's your selling strategy and you're making money, that's great. You can do that. I've had other people comment too that estate sales, they don't like them because they don't like going through someone's house when they've passed away. That doesn't bother me, but you are going through someone's house, including the bathrooms and the drawers, and this sale had toiletries and underwear and everything was out that you're going through. So you just want to be respectful of people's homes. The homes are often also for sale, and their possessions that they're selling. The families are sometimes there, you might not know. So you don't want to be loud and obnoxious. Oh, this is stupid. Look at that. Kind of, be respectful. Keep your opinions to yourself. Be cognizant of those around you who also want to look at things. I get people who just take up an entire wall, just like stretch out, and they won't let anybody else near anything. Ugh. And the other thing is to be kind to the employees. I've gotten to know the employees at the different estate sales I go to because I'm kind, I'm respectful, I'm not a jerk. I don't go in and try to lowball everything. I don't think I've ever asked for a discount because, again, I go on the last day when stuff's so cheap anyway. But if you are going to try to get a discount, note that you're going to have to buy a lot. This isn't like a garage sale where you buy 3 items and it's $5 and you offer them 4. If they're going to budge on the price, you're going to have to buy a lot. Also, know that you're going to have to negotiate with the person running the estate sale, not the workers who are maybe manning the checkout. Now, this particular one, only the owner of the estate sale company has the authority to negotiate on prices. There's one girl who's there sometimes who will be in charge if the owner isn't there, and then she can. But otherwise, the other employees aren't allowed to do that. So even I've had times where I was off, like I didn't have a quarter, and they would have had to break a 20, and they'd break the 20. They wouldn't just knock the quarter off. So some companies are just like that. Other companies have more wiggle room. They all have their kind of different hours, whether they do fill a bag or not. So it's just worth figuring out all the estate sale companies in your area, going to them and figuring out how each one does it. My estate sale companies, they list their sales in the newspapers, 2 posts on Facebook, and 1 posts on estatesale.net. So newspaper is the number 1 place to go. They'll have a estate sale or a moving sale at the top of their ads. They're usually pretty long ads. The ones in my area, they don't put their company name in the sale because then the paper would charge them as a business ad. So they have the family put an ad in, and they use a little tagline at the end, like a must-see tag sale or the price is right, come check us out friendly service. And that little tagline tells me which company is having the sale. So I know kind of what their policies are, how to approach it. Like I said, this one definitely wants you to bring your own bags, boxes, stuff to carry in. Another place I go to, she absolutely does not want you to do that. So it's just getting to know the people, being respectful, being kind. At this point, well, the two main ones, they know what I do, which they don't have a problem with. They're actually kind of curious about it. And to just be upfront and honest and kind and quiet. If I am talking to one of them, I'm not, yelling. If you want to negotiate, don't yell from across the room, you better give me less for this, or this ain't worth that, or stuff I'm sure you've seen people do, as I have when they're out at sales. So get a good parking space, bring your own bags and boxes if you can, be kind and considerate, buy in bulk when possible, go at the end so you get the great deals, and don't be, shy about going through the house. Just be considerate of it. The stuff has to go, the house has to be sold, gets the family some money, usually for a funeral or whatnot. It has to be done, so as long as you're respectful of other people's homes, estate sales are a great place to go, not only for stuff to resell, but also for stuff for yourself. Every estate sale is an entire house and garage. So you have gardening stuff, tools, household. This house, they had all their spices and everything out for sale. A lot of times we get potting soil and salt for the ice on the driveways and the sidewalks. So it's a great place to go and just get those household essentials if you're looking for. So whether you resell or just want stuff for yourself, definitely start seeking out estate sales, because they're my favorite to go to. It's one-stop shopping. You have a whole house to go through instead of going to, a bunch of garage sales around town, which I hate garage sales. I know people love them, and God bless you, but I hate them. Thank goodness for estate sales. I just got this pile of clothing listed. This is stuff that I had taken photos of earlier in the week. So I'm going to take this down, put them on the racks, and then I'm going to bring more up and do more photographs. I already got one jacket up there. I had started to take pictures of it last week, then I realized it needed to be washed. So sometimes you don't realize something needs a little freshening up until I hang it up for photos. So that has been washed, and now it's time to bring more up, get more photos going. And I just had an awesome sale of flatware for $74.99, and then the buyer put in a cancel order. Ouch. Oh well, it happens. At least he canceled it before I did the label or anything. So, oh well, let it go. Well, I'm really starting to feel sick now. Got my 4 Thieves essential oil going. I don't know if it works, but I'll try anything. Got some Zicam and then my Dayquil out. So, I haven't been sick in quite a while, so can't complain too much because I've avoided it for some time, but hopefully it doesn't turn into anything too bad. Almost done wrapping up those Transformers.
Yeah.
I put insurance on it,
Yeah.
so hopefully it gets there without issue, and upgraded to priority. So that took you a little while, didn't it?
Yeah.
But better safe than sorry.
Yes.
And Lucy is, look at her, she's like a lump looking at you.
Yeah. Oh, I hasn't had Papa to sit with her too much today. I'll get over that. We'll get over that tonight.
Well, it's now Friday night. I'm feeling worse, but I did manage to get these clothes and these all photographed, and I've listed these 4 shirts. So hopefully I can work on these tomorrow. I just finally had to, I got the photographs done, then I had to take a break because I was just so tired, not feeling well. Then I came in and at least got 4 up, and did some relisting and other little things. But yep, those are at least photographs. So hopefully tomorrow I will feel well enough to finish listing these, and then to go down and get some more photographs done. Right, Lou? Lucy, could you take photos of the clothing for me? Huh? Are you such a good girl? Everybody wants to see Lucy in the videos. And she's like, I'm not going to look at the camera. I'm turning away. Nope. Lucy, can you look at the camera? That's a good girl. That's a pretty girl. Oh, your little tongue's out. That's so cute. Hello. I'm sick. It's Sunday. I have a bad head cold, but I don't have a fever, so it's not the flu. It's just all in my head. I've got the Dayquil rolling and essential oil for thieves going, and then I have this essential oil roller I got at Disney World, actually. Keeps cold flu germs at bay. Does it really? I don't know, but I'm willing to try anything. We'll see. I'm just very tired, so I don't know how much work I'm going to get done today in terms of listing. Hopefully I'll get a little energy boost. I could do that. But I did have a couple sales. I'm not contagious, you know, like I said, I don't have a fever, but I still just had my dad go and get the stuff, and I didn't touch it or anything. So I'll just go ahead and show you the screenshots of what sold. All right, first thing that sold is this Targus notebook case, and I got this at an estate sale. I can't remember how much I paid, but it was new in package. These go for like 70, 75 bucks on Amazon. I initially tried that on eBay, but just wasn't moving. So I've marked it down, marked it down. It's over $29.99. To a viewer actually sent me a message. So hope they like this. And then the other thing that's sold, oh, and they paid shipping on top of that. And by the way, when it shows the shipping here on my screen, that's the shipping I would pay for my area. I use Calculated, so they paid the shipping to send it to their zip code. Then the other thing was these 4 St. George coffee mugs. I paid 25 cents each. They sold on sale for $29.99. I originally had 40, so still a good sale off $1 investment, and the buyer paid shipping on top of that. Some people wanted to know how you ship 4 mugs together, and you wrap each one individually, right?
Right.
In your bubble wrap cardboard thing. So people have been trying that, and they said it works great. And thank you, Papa.
Oh, yeah.
And then just a little more filling in there, and they'll make it safe.
Yep.
In the big 12 by 12 by 8 box.
Set them on there with the bottom down.
Stand them on end with the bottom down.
Yep. That's because I want to.
That's because you want to. There's no secret shipping tip there. It's just because you want to.
Yep. Well, it's just because.
Well, that's the way they are, right?
Well, it just works out better that way.
Yeah. And then padding around it with newspaper.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
Or whatever.
Or whatever. Whatever you got.
Yep.
There's the box of fluff. Good job, Papa. Manager of the shipping department.
Of course.
Where's Miss Lou? Hi, baby girl. Are you over here so tired? Oh, I'm with you, Lou. Look, you want to cuddle up with your Cubs blankie? Oh, that's so nice. Look at you there. Oh, baby girl. I'm in my office. I'm getting some eBay stuff listed, stuff I had photographs already of. And I'm breaking my rule about not watching eBay videos. Since I don't feel well and I'm kind of being pokey anyway, I've got some videos up. I love watching dumpster dive videos. It's Sergeant Cannabinoid, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And Mom the eBayer. It's just so fascinating to me. I've never dumpster dived, but anyway, so yeah, still getting stuff done even though I've got the videos going. But it does make me go a lot slower. So when the distractions are off, I work a lot faster. But since I'm not feeling well and it's Sunday, I'm breaking my rule, at least for a little while. Oh, I missed Margaret live just by a few minutes. We're at Texas Gal Treasures, so catching up with her now. This is interesting. Oh, sorry Margaret, I'm going to put you on mute just for a moment. She talks about struggling with working from home. Hi Garfield. And feeling lonely. And I commented on one of her videos. I'm like, yeah, that's not something I ever struggle with. I really am an introvert. As much as it might seem like I'm chatty and everything in the videos, when push comes to shove, I just like being alone. That is just how I am. So working from home by myself is just the perfect fit for me. But I know a lot of people do struggle with just feeling lonely and missing the socialization. So Margaret's been touching on that a lot in her videos. So yeah, go check her out. She has great hauls, and she's been getting really heavy into merch by Amazon and making a lot of money that way. And she also sells on Etsy and eBay and Amazon. So she, like she says, spreading yourself too thin. I hear ya. This, like what I've talked about, what I'm trying to do in the new year is really focus my time and efforts. It's hard though when you work for yourself and there's money making opportunities out there not to go and grab them. But yeah, I've gotten how many? Whoa! I dropped the camera. How many things have I got listed right now? Let's see, 1 and 2, and I just saw that this shirt has a little hole in it. Crap. I just listed it. What is this? Yeah. I think that might pull that. I wondered if it looked a little worn anyway. Plus it had an ink. Oh, and there's another one. Okay, see, this is my problem. I'm not paying attention. Alright, I better rethink that one. So if you follow me over on my second channel, CNWDW, you know I'm doing videos now on Wednesdays and Sundays. So I just put up a new vlog, part 16 of my recent October vacation. So the link to that channel is below if you want to go check that out. So between that channel, I do Wednesdays and Sundays. And on this channel, I'm now trying to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So that means 5 videos a week between the 2 channels. So let's see how long I stick to this pattern, because I'm always changing it up. Oh, the American Adventure. My favorite place and my favorite show is the American Adventure at Epcot. Oh, and I sometimes get people who don't understand where the links to the videos are when I say look under the video for the link. So this is the same on any channel you look. You're on the video and then you scroll down and see the show more tab here. You click that and that brings up all of the links. This is the description bar, and that's why I put, you know, please like and subscribe, more info below, because when you're looking at these, it usually only shows you the first line. You need to click on, that's what you'll see when you see the video, but click on show more and it'll bring up all the links. This is my Disney, and then if I go over to my main channel, my most recent video, same thing here. You scroll under the video, show more, and then I put the links. And what I've been doing is I've been putting my like links to the silver polish, scale, shelving, clothing racks, boxes, poly bags, priority mailboxes, all my reselling videos in one, the eBay books, everything that I mention in the videos about eBay is all linked below. So again, just go down when you're on a video, scroll down, and then click on the show more tab to bring up all of the links. So I'm very, very tired. So I decided to take a break from listing on eBay, at least get some things done, and to go into my Amazon FBA. And I am changing all my prices. I'm upping them back up to $8.88. As you can see, I'm going through them all. And I'm watching Breaking Bad. I got through The Walking Dead. Actually watched it twice because it was that good. I'm waiting for the TV show to restart on A&E, or AMC? Yeah. I saw the Netflix. I was like, well, what can I watch? We'll watch Breaking Bad. So I'm on the last season of that. And it's okay. It's good. I don't think I'll ever watch it again. I don't think it's like the greatest show ever, like a lot of people say. But whatever, fine. So I have that up while I'm doing this because I don't really have to do much thinking. I had originally dropped all my prices down to as low as I could get them, with still, you know, making a few cents, just to move the long-term storage fee stuff out. Now I am down to a point where the only long-term storage fee stuff left is stuff that's 15 cents or less in terms of fees. And it costs 15 cents to destroy an item. So I thought I'm going to stop now and I'm going to keep that stuff up, because I would have to pay 15 cents to destroy it or 15 cents to keep it. So I might as well keep it up for the 6 months and see how that goes. And so I'm upping all my prices to $8.88. $8.88, going through, upping them back up. You can see where I had really dropped them. And I've got a lot of stuff out of there. But yeah, so the stuff that was going to get like the 50 cent, 60, 70 cent fee, long-term storage fees is gone now. And this is what I'm going to try. We'll see how this works. Hopefully, I mean, these are still low prices on a lot of this stuff, so hopefully it'll still sell faster. But yeah, at least it's easy to get in there and, you know, dump them if I have to. So that is the current strategy with my remaining FBA FBA inventory. I hear they're really cracking down on putting stuff as new. If you have things listed as new, people are getting suspended for that, like new books and whatnot. So they just keep cracking down and changing more and more, which is how Amazon is. So got to work within their parameters, and that's why I'm going to be switching to merchant fulfilled. A lot of people have asked if the fees are different. The fees are less with merchant fulfilled because you're not paying the FBA fees, the shipping, and all that kind of stuff. So they are less. I'm going to keep my Pro Merchant account for the time being, the $39.99 a month. What that does is for you don't have to pay a 99-cent fee additional for each item that sells when you have the Pro Merchant account. So if you're selling 40 or more items a month, it makes sense to have that, because once you hit 40, you know, you've broken even on the account. So if you're selling less than 40, you don't really need that account. If you're more than 40, you should get it. I'm going to keep it for the time being. I'm going to add some stuff into Merchant Fulfilled, and we'll just see how it goes. I may end up having to drop the fee, or the account, Pro Seller account, if I'm not selling the $40 a month as I get FBA wound down. But I can go in there and change that anytime. So that is the latest update on Amazon. And now back to Breaking Bad. It is Sunday night and just had another eBay sale. This is a men's Levi's shirt that I think I picked up at Goodwill on sale, half off. It would have been like $2.12. I sold it for $24.99. I did have free shipping on it, and it's going to go in a flat rate bubble mailer because it's over £1. I've just been experimenting with free shipping on some of the lighter weight items and the clothing items. If they can go into a first class, if they can go first class, or they can go flat rate bubble mailer, then I've been trying to add in the shipping cost to the item and price it in a way that would hopefully make the item move faster. You know, clothes can take a while to find the right buyer, but on the other side, they can take up a lot of room. And I have 5 clothing racks and they're full. So I want clothes to kind of get out of here. And it is a competitive category. So I'm just playing with free shipping for those that I can, you know, easily add the shipping into the price. So it worked for this one. I feel horrible, feeling worse than ever. I've been holding off on taking the nasal spray, decongestant stuff, Afrin or whatever, because it's super addictive. They have all these warnings. I've heard of people getting addicted to it, and they have to use it every day. You're not supposed to use it more than 3 days in a row. So I've been holding off until it got so bad I couldn't stand it. And now it's so bad I can't stand it. So I'm going to take some of that. Hopefully I can breathe a little better. I didn't get to these clothes. I worked a bit today and I just got so tired. I just could not do it anymore. So I have these clothes all photographed, ready to list. I have these books from the bulk book buy that I did a few weeks ago. I need to get scanned into Amazon FBA. This little, of course, when I went and bought Hallmark ornaments after Christmas, I bought this one. I already had it. And then my dad has a bunch of books in his room that I need to scan as well. So Mondays are the worst. Tomorrow my dad has a dentist appointment that I have to take him to. And then because of the dentist appointment, I can't put in for carrier pickup because the mail usually comes when we're at the dentist. So yeah, I'll either have to hold the mail for another day or drive it down to the post office. And depending on how I feel, I might do that. But if I feel like this, I probably won't, because I'm just really not, I just really do not want to be driving. And the post office isn't, you know, super far, but it's far enough that I really don't want to have to go down there, especially on a Monday, especially feeling sick. So I can hold the mail till Tuesday because people paid for parcel and everything. So even going out Tuesday, and I upgraded them to priority. So even if it goes out Tuesday, they'll still get it faster than they would had I mailed parcel tomorrow. So anyway, Mondays are so busy. Of course, I have other work to do, so I don't know how much eBay work I'll get done. But I haven't been sick in so long. I mean, I'm thankful that it's not any worse than it is, but man, I'm just so tired. I just sit down and I can barely keep my eyes open. So at least I got some work done today, and I did have some nice sales here over the weekend. Hey guys, it's Monday. I'm at the post office. I feel like crap. So sick. I just dropped my dad off for a dentist appointment, and I'm now down here at the post office to drop off my packages. He wanted to come with me, but then I would have to wait, and I just wanted to get it done while he was in there, instead of waiting till tomorrow for the mail person to come and pick them up. So I brought my cart because I have a lot of packages today. Of course, that's how it always is, isn't it? When you feel the worst and it's the most inconvenient of the most. But anyway, and then, like, he knows I'm sick and he doesn't want me to do anything. And I made a joke. I was like, oh, I'd stop and get you a sandwich, except I only have $3 cash. And he's like, oh, I have some money in my wallet. So now I got to go get him a Whopper Jr. Anyway. Yeah, this is at least, you know, the thing with when you work for yourself and you work from home is you can take your sick days, you can take your time, you can work into when you get up and want to do it. And if worse comes to worse, and this has happened before, if I was really sick, like stomach flu or, high fever, then I would just put my eBay store on vacation and I wouldn't have to deal with that. I could put my blog, like I can put a note up on my blog and, sick day or something. And then everything else I do just kind of runs itself. So it's really just shipping eBay packages, excuse me, and updating my blog are the two work things that get done every day. But if I have to, I can also pause those. So very fortunate and grateful, because I remember the days of working in an office and being sick and having to call in sick and people being mad because you weren't there, and then calling all day long to ask you how to do stuff. And then, when are you going to get back? When are you going to get back? I remember one time we were all out with a horrible flu. But because I did the newsletter, I was getting the calls all the time. When are you going to get back? When are you going to get back? When are you going to get back? This has to go out. This has to go out. I'm so glad those days are over. All the challenges of working for yourself are worth it when you remember what it's like to work for someone else. Believe me. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. It's going to take a while to upload because it was kind of long. So remember, now I'm doing vlogs on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Mostly eBay related, but other things will pop in there as well. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.